Welcome to Sunday afternoon baseball on MLB Network as we welcome. Digging in now for the Yankees, DJ LeMahieu, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ready with the 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. Gloved by Bogarts. And there's one down now. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out. Now in the box, Aaron Judge. We show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. And he gets ahead 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees kept off the score. Coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by LeMahieu. And there's 1 away. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you know, Jacoby Ellsbury is a guy that's looking to get back on track now. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now. Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Giancarlo Stanton now, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He's hitting .429.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Here it comes, 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And we get to watch one of the best right fielders in the game today. He brought home gold last year. We know of right fielder profiles as a huge offensive producer, but this guy covers a ton of ground all the way to the foul line with a strong throwing arm.
Here's Miguel Andujar now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
No offer at that point. It's a called strike.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Through an inning and a half. No score on MLB Network. In now, Sandy Leon for his career in this matchup. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Sandy.
First pitch on its way. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 5th.
Now at the plate, Jacoby Ellsbury. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play.
Yeah, he's been swinging.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Stanton back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Dustin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Hicks is after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And, in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead. Well, that one is definitely worth looking at again with our show track technology. It had plenty of distance to get out of the park, and you can see why when it's hit at 115 miles an hour. That's not something you see every day. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Stepping Gary Sanchez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Drilled to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Drilled right back up the middle. Bogarts has it. At the plate, Luke Voigt. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Behind 0-2 now. Hicks stands 6-1 and hits from both sides of the plate. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now.
Obviously, he's hoping for more if they're with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for one. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees 1.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the third inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Hicks is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Eduardo Nunez. And it's fouled away. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now
here's Xander Bogaerts now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Red Sox. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Giancarlo Stanton. And they'll need him to get something going here. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up. You can go breaking ball down. One of the keys getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both of these guys are working right around the same speed. 93 for one, 92 for the other. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Heading out towards shallow right. Betts has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Number 3.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Sandy Leon. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Throw won't get him.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. He swings and misses. Throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Has a look, now the pitch. Line drive to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High and deep to right center. Judge is on the move. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Red Sox. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. This is popped up. Bogarts is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. trying to pick things up where we left off. Steve Pierce, he hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Digging hard. He's headed for third. The relay, and he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Stanton has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Mookie Betts. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Eduardo Nunez. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Judge is over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A look to first by Buchholz, and he's back standing. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Nunez shading to his right. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 99.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses above the zone for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here he comes again, 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Circle change, too low, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 down the third baseline. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yanks leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts.
Leading off.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop, Xander
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Jay Happ takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. That's in there. Base hit. Bogarts is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see. And he ended up making that play not even close.
Into the box, Sandy Leon. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Stepping in now, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And the second run will score to make this a 7-1 ball game.
The batter, number 50, second baseman,
now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 7 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. He's set, and the pitch. And Ellsbury's running. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
High in the air out to center field. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, Steve Pearce.
Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance.
Matty, this guy is certainly walking to the plate with confidence. His slugging percentage is going through the roof with a bomb and a triple to boot.
After it is Hicks. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and no one left on base. 7th inning coming up. Boston's out in front, 7-1. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Standing in now, Torres. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Pedroia is there for it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Walkney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie.
Stepping up to the plate, Mookie Betts. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's collected 11 hits in 41 ABs. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Takes this the other way to right.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far.
The shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And he'll smartly just ensure that this stays a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Now here it comes. Ground ball foul down the left side.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Luke Voigt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that's taken for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 7-1. So striding forward now, Andrew Benintendi, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Andrew.
Shot toward right center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Pitch on the way. No balls and 1 strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hicks going back. Still going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Solo shot to right center. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yeah, this guy continues to impress with his bat. He's playing the most demanding position in the game, the position that takes the most out of you mentally and physically, and he's putting up these kind of offensive numbers. Catchers like that are like unicorns. Super rare.
Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Striding in, Dustin Pedroia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. This one's down to third. Throw on to Voigt takes care of him, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Digging in now, Aaron Hicks, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
the right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Swung on and missed for the first strike. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Weak rounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Both Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Erasmo Ramirez earns win number 15 on the year as he gives up only 2 hits in 5 innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew.